Hi, in this video, we are going to learn about the chatbot. AI Chatbot is a software application designed to simulate human conversation using artificial intelligence technologies, like natural language processing. Unlike older rule-based systems and rely strictly on pre-written scripts, modern AI chatbots understand intent, maintain context over long conversations, and generate unique responses on fly. They make the calculations. Okay, so let's understand how can we create a chatbot using Dialogflow, and we can create the agents and intents in Dialogflow. Let's understand. First, we will go to the Google Chrome. And in Chrome, you will type dialogflow.cloud.google.com. It will open the Dialogflow website where you need to sign in using your Google account. You can use any Google account of your school or personal Google account. Then you will select the agent. This is the interface of Dialogflow. As you can understand, on the left-hand side, you can see the options: entities, knowledge, fulfillment, integration. We will understand all of it one by one. Here you can see the intent. So I already created an agent. I show you how you can create your new agent. So here on the left-hand side, you can click on the arrow and create a new agent. So I click on create a new agent, and you can write the name of your agent, means the name of your chatbot. For example, I'm writing chatbot. Okay, and then you will create it. Click on create, and it will create agent named chatbot. So the name of your agent is chatbot, who will give you the answers, and you have to train this chatbot on a particular topic, on a specific requirement, according to the specific requirement. Then we will create the intents. For example, I want to create a chatbot on poems. Right. So whenever I ask a poem, the chatbot will rhyme a poem for me or show me a poem. So I can create an intent. Create intent. I will give the name of the intent as poem. Okay, and I save it. Make sure you are saving everything, whatever you are doing in the Dialogflow. Now you will see the training phrases. This is context, events, it is not required. Then we have training phrases. Training phrases are important because we are going to train our chatbot. So train the intent, what your users will say. So your bot should understand what is the intention of the user. So even if user doesn't know the full phrase, and if the user is typing a single word related to that topic, so your bot should understand that word and give the answer accordingly. And if there is no answer in the chatbot memory, then it will give you a default fallback intent that we also learned. Now, in add training phrases, you will add the expression, tell me a poem. So a user can ask, tell me a poem. Then you can add more phrases. Simple poem can be asked by the user. All right, so these are the training phrases that we added, tell me a poem and poem. Now, what will be the response? We will leave this action and parameters. We will go to the responses. Here in the responses, you will add the response about the poem, which. So whenever the user will ask poem, the bot will reply which poem you want me to show. Then it will give you two responses. First is mountain poem, and second is river poem. All right. So in response, it will give you. Now you can add more responses if you want for the same question, tell me a poem or poem. All right, now in fulfillment, we don't have to do anything as of now. We just save it. We added the training phrases, which is important. Training phrases means what the user can ask, what I will ask to a bot. I will ask, tell me a poem or a poem, right? And then we can add a response of the chatbot. The chatbot will give you the response, means what chatbot should respond of that particular phrase. Then we save it. And now I will ask, done. And then I will ask right now. Here we have the speaker option also to try while speaking your questions. Now try it now. I will write poem. So it is replying me, which poem do you want me to show? Okay, so now if I type river, the bot doesn't know the answer. It is saying, I didn't get that. Can you repeat? So it means it is giving me a default response and it doesn't know about the river. So we need to make the bot aware about the river and the mountain. So we need to create another intent. So if I go to the intent page, you can see default fallback intents. If I show you default fallback intents are these intents, which bot gives you a reply when bot doesn't know anything. Then we have welcome intents, where bot will greet you always whenever you say hi or hello. So it's hi there, greetings. So there are the responses, hi, how are you doing? These are the responses that bot gives to us when we say hi to the bot. So it is very important that bot should be trained on every aspect. Now poem, we created the intent of the poem. Now we create another intent, which is river poem. Okay, so here I'm going to write a river. So we are making sure that the bot is aware of river. If I say river, then it should know the I'm asking about river poem, or I can write river poem. So either I will write river poem or I will write river to ask the river poem. Then I will add a poem in response. So now I added a river poem in the response. So this is a river poem, and I added this poem in the responses. And I saved this intent of river poem. Now bot knows the training phrase is river poem or river. And in response, we have the full poem of river. Now I saved it. Now I write river over here, and bot will show me the same poem which I added in the response. You can add any poem of your choice, or you can add more poems or 4 lines of any poem of river, and you can add multiple responses of river poems. So you can add four lines of different poets who wrote about river, and it will show any one, and it will pick one response and show you. So now if I say poem, it will always ask me mountain poem or river poem. Now mountain poem is not trained yet, and intent has not created yet. So I ask river, so it will show me river poem. But if I ask mountain, it will not show me because there is no intention, there's no intent. So it is showing me one more time because there is no intent of mountain. So we have to train on mountain poem as well. So what aspects you want to train to the bot, you need to add the intents of those aspects. So the bot we created should be trained on small talk as well. On the left side panel, you can see small talk. Click on small talk. And bot should know about himself, like what bot is, what is the name of the bot. We ask general questions to the bot, like what is your age, how do you do. So bot should answer all these questions as well. It should not be a blank response, it should be a response, so that it will more feel humanoid. So who are you? I am bot. You can add an answer, you can add a variant of the answers, like I am chat bot, or you can add more variant answer, I am your assistant. Now I save this small talk. Now if I ask who are you, it will pick one answer from these responses. So it picked I am a chatbot. If I ask the same question again from this mic, who are you? I am yours. It is giving me a different response. Okay, so it is picking a response which is suitable, matching, and then give you a response. So you can add multiple responses for each question. So you can train your bot on small talk, like you are annoying. So bot should not be rude with the users. So you will add a response which is suitable for your users. You are bad. So even if user is saying something bad, the bot should not say bad things because it is a companion. After training the bot, you can integrate this trained chatbot with any website or an app. For integration, we go to integration on the left side panel, and there is web demo. Click on web demo. Now, if it is disabled, you need to enable it. First, you need to enable it, and then you will see the source, SRC source. HTTPS, this URL is the link to any website and to any app. So you can integrate with this link. I copy this link and open it in a new tab. Then it asks something, who are you? Now it will give the same response, I'm your assistant, which I added in the bot. If I say poem, I trained on poem as well, so I can ask this question, which poem? So if I say mountain, it will reply default fallback intent. I didn't get that. Can you say it again? If I type river, it will give you a proper response that we added a river poem.